Okay, I'm going to try to work this problem out and explain it as I go, because I think you're having a little bit of difficulty understanding this. The first thing I would do would be to isolate the square root right here. So I'm going to retype it with the square root isolated. So that's going to be 6 minus x. So I isolated the square root. Okay, so now I would need to square both sides. So I'm going to show that. Alright, I'll go in and we should be inside of an equation here, and I took my stuff out, didn't it? I don't like what it did to me. So let's just go in and we're going to square both sides. So I'll put a square. I need my parentheses, and I need the square root of x in here. And it's going to be squared. And then I'm going to square again, the square. I'm going to put the 6 minus x and raise it to the second power. And whatever this little doohickey is out here, he needs to disappear. This really should be centered. Okay, so we square both sides to remove the radical. I need more, so I'm going to return. And when I square both sides, I'm going to have an x is equal to, when you square this, you either FOIL it or you square the first term, you multiply them together, which is negative 6x, and double it, negative 12x, and then square the last term, plus x, which really will be x squared. Okay. Perform the operations. Okay, now we're going to clean it up. We're going to move the x, so we will end up with x squared would be a minus 13x plus 36. Now all that's put together. You move the x over, but you need to set it equal to 0. So we actually subtracted x from both sides. Kind of arranged it in order. Okay, now we're ready to factor. So would be an x. What you're asking are, what are the factors of 36 that add up to negative 13? So they would be 9 and 4. So minus 9 and x minus 4. And you see that. And if you fold it, you get x squared minus 4x minus 9x plus 36 that combine back to give you the 13. So we factored. Alright, we solved that. So when we solve that, we get x is equal to 9 and 4. Solve. Put test answers. Since you've got that square root, there's always a possibility of something not working. So we're going to plug in the 9 the first time and see if it works. That's a 9. Okay. You probably can see that 9 plus 3 equals 6 does not equal 6. That is 12. And we should say that it does not equal 6. The root 9 was extraneous. You worked it correctly, but the answer did not solve. Squaring, the squaring of a root can cause that to happen. Now, we can test it with 4. You can probably see it is going to work. So 4 plus 2 equals 6. 6 equals 6. Okay, I hope that helps.